Welcome to Study Loop.
If we were to include the value of resold used goods in the calculation of GDP, it would become a much less informative measure of economic well-being. And the reason for this is that it would start to overestimate economic well-being. What we know of GDP is that it's typically calculated annually, and so it counts only the value of the final goods and services produced within that year, making it a really good measure of overall output. And we know that output, it typically is synonymous with economic growth, and economic growth typically leads to better economic well-being as well. However, if we ended up counting the value of these used goods twice, so we count it this year when it's been resold as a used good, but say we counted it last year when it was first produced, all of a sudden it's going to look like this year's production is greater than it was by whatever value of that used good. So we don't want to include it in the calculation of GDP because it's already been counted. So it's this idea of double counting, essentially, that makes it an invalid count. We don't want to count an item twice because it's already been included in some measure of economic growth, output, economic well-being, all of this. It's already been factored into these things sometime in the past. So we don't want to count it again because that would skew the results. It would end up overestimating all of these estimates.